Sometimes it's a lot of quiet homecomings and then a lot of struggle in the aftermath. I definitely think that my family is, an example of just one of, just countless families that the war just kind of kept kind of sort of wreaking havoc on my family
Mhm.
in ways you couldn't predict for a long time. I think if they were two different people, maybe their marriage could have survived, but in a way, it's doesn't totally surprise me that their marriage didn't survive because it was sort of came about in this very fraught time period. My dad had just suffered the loss of his father. My mother, had to leave home and felt all this responsibility. And life is hard.
I think that, it's, I think when he came back, he did not want to, and he can tell you, when you came back, he did not want to be identified as a veteran. By then, the protests, and his sister, well, I actually framed some of his commendations and put them in a very, nobody ever sees it in our house. It's in an alcove, in a room no one goes in. But and she said, I'm so glad he has this because he's always hidden this, And I think maybe as he's gotten older, he's come to realize that. I think it's hard when you grow up and it's the previous generation saved the war from democracy, and then you come home.
I got home from Vietnam the first time. I'd lost about 25, maybe 30 pounds. I wasn't fat when I went, but I was really skinny. And Susan said, okay, now that you're back, where do you want to go? I said, oh, just go somewhere, get a hamburger. Okay. And this is December 67, year after I left. A place called Shoney's Big Boy. It's a hamburger place. And then there's 3 friends from hospital. They looked at me and said, Jack, I've seen you in a long time. Have you been sick? I said, and that ended the conversation.
I didn't see the vitriol that I'd heard was around. However, I wound up going to VCU, which at the time was RPI, and the first week I'm there, back then Schaefer Street was a street, but they had a meeting area, a group area. And first week I heard a lot of commotion, and I looked to my right and they were burning the flag. And I thought, yeah, this is it. And there's nothing I can do about it.